Welcome to From the Red Carpet. Uh, that's not good. That looks a little. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it looks a little like foggy or like smudged on the screen here. I tried wiping it off, but eh. So, Let There Be Carnage got set back yet again. In addition to that, we got some news regarding Quantumania, Secret Invasion, and some other stuff. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson is at war with Marvel right now, but it might be a silver lining and she might be moving on to bigger and better things. Not only that, but there's a new Spawn movie in the works starring none other than Electro himself. And James Gunn's next project. Will it blow the other one out of the water? Just wait and see. There's a lot of stuff going on here, guys. We might as well just dive right in. Alrighty then. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, will see the duo face off against Kang the Conqueror, a time traveler from the future bent on dominating not only his own timeline, but all the timelines within the multiverse. Jonathan Majors, who played He Who Remains in the Loki series, will obviously be our Kang. And recently, a set photo emerged showing some sort of vehicle that maybe Hank Pym or Scott will use to enter the quantum realm. Hopefully soon we can get a better look at Kang, but the film isn't due out for like 2 years, so that may not happen for quite a while. In some unfortunate news, Let There Be Carnage got postponed yet again, pushing the film back to October 15th, the same day as Halloween Kills. So if anything, you can go do a double feature at the movies. Let There Be Carnage, of course, will see Tom Hardy back as Eddie Brock as he tries to live everyday life with the symbiote Venom. And his greatest challenge awaits as famed serial killer Cletus Cassidy gets a symbiote of his own, wreaking carnage all across San Francisco. As far as Disney Plus goes, What If is proving to be incredible, only with 2 episodes out so far. So can it be beat? Well, it's hard to say, but a show that will be heading to the streaming service might just do it. Secret Invasion will hit Disney Plus probably by next year, and will continue the story of Monica Rambeau as she meets up with Nick Fury and Sword to deal with the Skrull invasion. Teyonah Parris will be back as Monica Rambeau, or maybe even Photon, now that she has her powers from WandaVision. And in addition to Samuel L. Jackson, Kingsley Ben-Adir, and Emilia Clarke being in the series, a new look at some production casting tells us some other popular MCU characters will be making an appearance. So it looks like Kang, Loki, Falcon, Miss Marvel, and even Killmonger might be in the series. That's going to be awesome. And hopefully, this series will lead into Captain Marvel 2, or should I say, The Marvels. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings will show us a different side of the MCU, with it dealing with ancient China and the real Mandarin. Shang-Chi escaped life of combat and endless training to live a normal life in San Francisco, only to be dragged back into it via an underground fighting tournament. There, he must face his past and overcome it, all while dealing with the Mandarin and the legendary Ten Rings, a powerful weapon that wields ancient powers. And in the early trailer that we got, we clearly saw Wong fighting Abomination at the tournament. We haven't seen Abomination since like the 2008 Hulk movie, and I sure didn't, but a lot of people did forget about him. Well, apparently he's back, and this time he's seen with a complete redesign closer to that of the comics. Of course, Abomination is set to appear in the Thunderbolts Disney Plus series, alongside that of US Agent and Zemo. With the success of Suicide Squad, James Gunn is already planning his next DCEU hit, the Sirens, or Gotham City Sirens as they're better known. This is pretty much an anti-hero team made up of Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy. There was a variation of this in the Gotham show, but yeah, that wasn't even remotely close. Anyway, so obviously Margot Robbie will be back as Harley Quinn, and as far as Poison Ivy goes, they're eyeing Emma Stone for the role, which I think she'll be perfect for. But with that said, who will be our Catwoman? Well, here's the kicker. Following all that crazy legal bullshit that Scarlett Johansson went through with Disney, Warner Brothers is already in talks with her to switch sides, and they have a certain character in mind as well. Did you guess Selena Kyle? Well, damn, you're right. Now that's a power trio. Not only that, but James Gunn wants Ben Affleck back as Batman, at least for a cameo in the film. If this is truly a thing, then it'll blow Birds of Prey out of the water for sure. And I can totally see Scarlett as Catwoman. I mean, it's pretty much the Black Widow costume with cat ears. Alright, so to close the episode out, let's talk about the Spawn reboot. Yes, that's a thing. Todd MacFarlane has been planning a Spawn redo with none other than Jamie Foxx in the lead role of Al Simmons. Apparently, Foxx has been tied to that role ever since this was even a thought back in 2018. And, with his reprising of Electro and No Way Home, now is a great time for this to happen. Foxx even brought on fellow MCU actor and longtime friend Jeremy Renner to play Detective Twitch Williams, who is pretty much like Spawn's right-hand man on the streets. They have like a Commissioner Gordon Batman type thing going on. So the film is in development, and I would probably guess pre-production. But guess who picked him up? Blumhouse Productions. So between Jason Blum and Todd MacFarlane, this one is going to be insane. Alrighty guys, well, that was another episode of From the Red Carpet. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.